We got a real easy one for you today, people. It's called Why the F Should People Just Get Adjusted? Welcome, Drew Henderson. What's up, brother?
Not much, man. Another Monday. It is freaking DE week.
It's DE week, brother. I mean, we just spent
Yeah.
20 minutes pre-show just talking about it. I'm like, let's just talk about it here for crying out loud.
Yeah, we
And
should have
it's
hit
like,
record 20 minutes ago, bro.
oh my God, shit, yeah, that would have been awesome, man. So you're all fired up. You told me you're fired up. I'm fired up. I can't wait to get up there Thursday.
Man, it is so good. We got some new merch coming. It's beautiful. It's great. We
It's
got
sexy, bro. I picked it up the other day. It's sexy stuff. It's
yeah,
cool.
it looks good. It's gonna be comfortable.
Yeah.
We're gonna be down in Clearwater, right on the water. It's and then like Friday and Saturday evening, you can get over in the hotel and look down, and every evening you see a couple getting married down there.
And you see
That's
dolphins,
how
brother.
beautiful it is. It's just a perfect spot.
And dolphins. You see the dolphins every night swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it there. It's a great place, and the program is off the hook.
This is a
People have
good
been texting
program.
me. Yeah, man, people have been texting me like, "I am coming to DE. This will be my
Yeah.
first DE."
Yeah.
They're bringing their whole staff. This is one of the biggest DEs we've ever had in Florida.
So, because we have our pre-DE speakers called once we get off of this, and I just wanted to get some feedback from Katrina about how we're looking. And it's like we sold out our room block, and then we sold out the added room block, but people are still signing up outside the room block. Where I'm like, this is freaking awesome. This is pure energy, baby. And it's what's really cool is we have some guests coming. It's kind of like it's now things are coming together. The merging of the profession, the principal people saying enough, enough. Let's get together and let's grow this profession.
Yeah, man, like we are sick and tired of being sick and tired. We're taking a stand, and if you're with us, that's great. If you're
Yeah.
not, that's great too. But we're moving forward.
Well, if you're not, then just get out of the way and shut your mouth. Which they won't. They'll whisper behind your back. Like where I'm
Hmm.
used to that at this point. It's like I got a couple texts last week. There was a couple other podcasts I've kind of put out there on my own, and people get upset. Like the one I put out there about like, well, why didn't just Jesus just kill everyone and kick their ass and say, look, I'm that powerful? And people are like, well, he suffered from like I get the story. I'm just telling how my stupid brain has thought since I'm 12 years old. Let me just
Hmm.
vocalize it. I'm saved. I get it. Like people relax. And then I got people saying, "Hey, so and so called me. He's worried about me." I'm like, "Why?" I'm not questioning the Bible. I'm just talking about what I feel. It's okay to feel, people. Relax.
Yeah, I mean, and that's part of it is just this off topic, but we're a fallen people. Some of our ideas and thoughts are not going to be like legitimate, but they're not. Doesn't mean that they're not real thoughts. Like, why why did he do this?
Right.
Like, what was the purpose? Like, I don't. Like, why did he tell Abraham carry Isaac up to the top of the mountain, and sacrifice him? He
Listen,
stopped
man.
him.
The only thing I want to talk about and and I have control over is how to get more
Yeah,
people on the care and get them clear. I really
yeah,
feel like if you could do that and unite man the physical, man the spiritual, let their journey open up,
yep,
right?
yeah.
I don't,
That's
it's
it.
like to analyze it and judge. Why don't we talk about as a profession? How can we be better
Hmm.
chiropractors? How can we communicate better? How do we adjust better? How do we get people to understand lifetime wellness care for the entire family better? Let's talk about
Get
that.
get the big idea.
Oh, that was
Get
fun.
the big idea. And
That's right.
and so many people they just chirp all the time. But then when you really know them, you're like, why the heck are you chirping at me? I know your backstory, bro.
Well,
Like we've
yeah.
got to see more people. We got to take charge of this society and get them clear and adjusted. And when we do that, a lot of this crap's going to go wrong. We've been on these mission trips all over, and one of them, I think it was in Panama, wherever, I don't know, Colombia, Peru, wherever. While we were there, adjusting tens of thousands of people a day, the constable, which is like the mayor sheriff person, he said while we were there, the crime rate went down.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Dude,
know,
I've heard
we
that at every mission trip I've gone on. I mean, I've gone into prisons and adjusted, people that were there for murder. And it was like, why do that? They're locked up for life.
Hmm.
Well, why not? What
Yeah.
if they get clear and realize, well, shit, I was a bad person. I made a mistake, but let me get clear now and get right with my soul. Who knows? I got no control over it. I got one job, adjust their
Hmm.
atlas.
Yep. Yep. And when we do that, we don't know how their life is going to be changed inside prison, where they can influence other people that will be getting out. Like, we don't know. It's not our job to know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the
What
thing.
we, the doctor stuff is funny, man, because we've been around it long enough to see science change.
Hmm.
Like stuff we learned in school is being taught differently now. Like I was taught there's 450 million neurofibers in the brainstem. Now they're teaching them 6 trillion. So if I said 3 trillion when I was in chiropractic school, I got it wrong. And that could have been me not passing a test and taking an entire class over and spending 5 grand. You know what I mean? It's like things are going to change. I'm talking to our doctors, and how do we know whether to start someone at 3 times a week, twice a week, once a week? You go with your gut and your experience,
Yep.
right? And then
And
how
see
long
how
should
they're
someone
holding.
stay on it? Are they
Yeah. So,
holding? What's your
yeah.
analysis tell you?
Are you hold like, and if you do an analysis, you check them. Okay, they're subluxated. Let me correct that vertebral subluxation. You better do that analysis again to make sure you got it, make sure they're
Right.
clear, and then they're done if they're clear.
Yep.
If
Yep.
they're not, there's more work to do.
And people will ask, well, what's the best technique? What's the one that works best for you? Yeah, a lot of that ties into your personality type. People will talk about BJ Palmer all day long, and most people don't do it anywhere near what he did. They don't even Titron scan or use scans of the upper cervical, and they're hooting and tooting about BJ, and then they're doing supine rotaries. We can either judge them for doing that or just let them be them and live in their world. And as long as they feel like that person is clear and they're reproducing it, BJ talked about constants and variables. If you're doing it in your practice, it's a constant, and that's what matters most.
It is. It is. And I'm not going to practice like BJ. You're not going to practice like me. Nobody, like everybody's got their own way. But the end of the day is clear is clear. If you're clear, you're clear. That's it.
Right. And if it's
If
clear for your office and that patient's seen you for the next 25 years, it's
mhm,
clear for them more. It becomes their reproducible reading that they come in and you say, you're doing awesome. You don't need it today, or I only need to check one vertebra, period.
yep. Yeah, I mean, sweetheart little boy come in this evening. He's going to T-ball practice or baseball, not T-ball now, baseball practice. Wants to come by and get checked before he goes to practice because he knows it's important.
See, that principle right there, bro, is massive what you're bringing into that little baby's world.
Yeah, yeah, and
Massive.
it is, and it carries on generationally.
Yeah.
Like kids, and you have too. I've seen them in your office. These people that we've seen as children, we've been in practice long enough now that they're having their own children, and these babies that I can still consider babies,
So
they're
awesome.
bringing their babies, and it's just
Beautiful.
like, what in the world is, that's what it is. It's not a I'm going to see 20 patients a day and I'm going to bill everything I can. I'm going to see as many people as I can and make it affordable.
Right. Right.
You know? It
Well, I
doesn't
love
mean you
it.
still can't make a heck of a living.
Yeah. And what do you need to live? You know, as much as you're spending and then some, right? I mean, the problem is sometimes people overspend and they need more and more and more, which is what brings them down a dirty road. Instead of being congruent and living within their means and finding true happiness is from within. That's the key.
Yet the house will never be big enough. The car will not be fast enough. The boat will not be long enough. It's always something,
Dude, I remember
but
two
if,
months after getting our boat, first boat I ever had, right? I've never had a boat. I care less about boats, but we moved to Florida. It's like, let's get a boat. And the kids love it. My son loves it. It's kind of like his getaway from all his training. He gets out there, he goes fishing, he's with friends. We had the thing for 2 months and we went out to a restaurant on the water and we pulled up next to a boat. And I remember him saying, oh man, we should get that boat next. I'm like, next? You get your own boat someday, buddy. I don't need a twin engine, 38 foot. I'm fine with this thing. I could sell it tomorrow. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have it. I'm trading experience for you. Just never forget it. Right. But I also know him being on that boat is teaching him about life, about adapting. He's learning about nature, the seas, about the fishing, about the bait, the tides, the depths, how cold the water is. Is it red tide? And when his skinny ass is out there and the battery didn't start up, they had to figure out how to rig it, to jump it, to get it going, and then get back into shore. I'm like, I knew shit like that was gonna.
yeah, and it's just creating those memories. I had another couple today. He had a hat on that said one wake or something like that. And I'm like, is that like a wake boat? Is that what that is? That creates like that huge, surfing wave behind it. And he said, yeah, we've got one of those. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't think y'all would have that. They're older, they're retired. They're like, listen, we don't care about it, but it just gets the grandkids there every weekend.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we have it. Spent $200,000 on this big boat just to have grandkids there. That's it. Yeah.
Experience, man. And that's the beauty when you think about what we do as a profession and the lives we get to teach, the touch by teaching them these principles is going to create massive experiences in their life they would never have had. Never. And that's the beauty of these principles. It's beyond making
Yeah.
someone get out
And,
of pain. It's about opening
like
them
we
up
were talking about
to
nerve
discover
fibers
their
earlier, how
passion and
that number
purpose in
goes up.
life,
But
to
the
live a life they
percentage of
never
what
imagined,
nerve
and
fibers
to change
are
it because
responsible
they
for
got connected
pain
to their
are
innate
still
from
the
within.
same at just below 8%. The other 92% do important things. Nobody's ever died from pain.
Right. And listen, and I know there are big geek squad people out there that are going to argue about the number and the research and where you're getting this from and can you cite it. I personally don't care. I don't care how many nerve fibers are there. It'll change over time. They call it science, which is changing every single day. You can argue it all you want, but what was scientific in 2020 and 2021, you realize was bullshit. So at the end of the
And
day, the ultimate
we've got the truth.
mission
We've
is to
totally got the
connect people
truth.
to the power within them.
And we've been talking about the truth for 131 years.
Right. Amen. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, because it
It's all
doesn't
good.
it doesn't matter if there's 100 trillion or 1 billion or 500 nerve fibers. It is what it is. Subluxation is impeding mental impulse from the brain to the body.
It's all
That's
that
it.
matters, man. That's all it is. And that's our job as a chiropractor to
You know.
find that, detect it, correct it, leave it alone, right?
Yep. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less.
Simple.
It's simple, man.
Simple.
But this DE is going to be off the hook.
Well,
I'm
listen, at
telling
the
you,
end
a
of the
lot
day,
of fired up people.
this is what we learned at DE, and this is what we're teaching at DE. This is what people need to understand. And DE is the place to come get it. I'll tell you what, man. I had two chiropractors reach out to me today that decided today they're coming. They saw the speaker list. They're like, wow, this is really good. Like, how do I sign up? I said, go to lifede.com. So it's not too late. There's always room. It's a massive hotel, so it's not like the hotel will sell out. There's always rooms there. Our room block is sold out because someone said it's sold out. It's not sold out. The hotel's huge. Remember we used to be across the street? That hotel got too small for us.
Yeah. We
We would
we
sell that.
outgrew it. We outgrew
We
it. We
outgrew that.
outgrew Embassy Suite downtown Atlanta next to
Yeah.
CNN Center.
I
And
miss that place, bro.
yeah, me too. It was so
I like
great,
that
so
place.
easy. And if the hotel does sell out, there's other hotels around. There's one across the street. There's one next door. There's one on the
That's
other
right.
side.
That's right.
But we're the biggest, baddest hotel there. We're taking it over.
Amen, brother. Well,
And we are
listen, man,
taking it over.
I'm looking forward to seeing you and having some lunch with you on Friday. I'll get up
Yeah.
there. You get there around what, 4 o'clock?
No, I'll get there Thursday morning, probably 9:30, 10.
Dang, that early. Okay. I'm going to probably work the morning shift at the office and then drive up. So I'll text you and let you know when I'm getting there.
Yeah, we'll go get some manchego.
Looking forward to it, brother. I love and appreciate
Yeah,
you, man.
brother. Love y'all too. See you, man.